Hey, it's about 1,000,000,000 degrees in Chicago, so hurrah, let's make a video.
We're the sexy robot party, everybody's disco dancing. We're the sexy robot party, everybody's disco dancing.
We're talking sort of about patriotism and sort of about VidCon this week. Happy Canada Day to all of our lovely Canadian friends. And happy 4th of July a couple days late to all of our American friends. I don't necessarily think that I'm particularly patriotic. I mean, there's certain things that I love about the United States, and there's certain things that I don't love about the United States, but then of course I have to remind myself that the fact that I'm allowed to say that there's things that I don't love about the United States is one of the reasons why I'm really lucky I was born here. I'm not sure if it's because I'm an actor or not, but I am, in a weird way, sometimes almost resentful of the fact that I was born in the United States, just because this is the only place I will ever be from. I will never know what it was like to grow up in Ireland or Nepal or Chile or anything like that. I will always be from Chicago. Wherever else I go in my life, whatever else I do with my life, I will always be from Chicago. I know that there's a lot of good things that go along with being American, and that's groovy, whatever. But I still wish that I had the opportunity to see life from the perspective of somebody who isn't from Chicago. I think the patriotism comes from a basic human desire to fit in or to be okay or something. And I think a long time ago there was sort of this feeling that, hey, we're all from the same place, so we should look out for each other. But I think that the world has really significantly changed, a lot of that due to the interweb. There's people from my same hometown that I don't really connect to. I don't really connect to my hometown at all. And there's huge differences between people who live on the north side of Chicago versus the south side of Chicago versus the suburbs versus if you live south of I-80. These are four completely different worlds, all within one state, and each has its own sense of pride and its own sense of belonging. But I've got friends, thanks to the interweb, all over the country, all over the world, for whom I would go the extra mile to help them out, because we have this similar interest, therefore we have this similar bond and this connection, so I feel like we should look out for each other. It's a weird sort of, it's almost a patriotism thing, in that I think that it just comes from the need to belong and say that we're all okay. I think that we have a lot of ways nowadays to prove to ourselves that we're okay and to validate what it is that we're doing. So I don't necessarily think that the need to sacrifice oneself for one's country is as prevalent as it maybe once was. I think that there's still a lot of national pride that happens. I mean, with the Olympics coming up, everybody's going to cheer for their home country, but I don't know that that necessarily qualifies as patriotism, which might sound a little bit odd. But anyway, I presume all of you guys had a lot of fun at VidCon, but I do need to say, hey Matt, if you're feeling slighted by the interweb because only 6 people signed a petition to allow you to go to VidCon, let me just say, last week Tuesday was my birthday, and I got 100 and some odd messages on Facebook and 6 on Twitter. 6. So I'm really not feeling the Twitter love. I didn't even get Whovian nerdery on Twitter for my birthday. And please don't say anything now, because if you have to be reminded a week and a half after the fact to be nice to somebody, chances are you didn't really want to be nice to them in the first place. So whatever. Not feeling the Twitter love. Whatever. Don't want to end this on a negative note. So I'm going to say, whatever it is that you do to celebrate your country or your town or your school that you're from, or whatever it is that makes you feel like you belong somewhere and that you're okay just being who you are okay just being who you are. I love your faces because of who you are. And I will talk to you guys next week. Oh, maybe not. I'm not sure. I'm at Comic-Con. Holy crap. I'm at Comic-Con next week, Friday. I'm not sure that I'll actually get something up on Friday, but I hope to have some fun stuff to share once I come back from that. Alright, see you later.